What's going on, guys? Hey, it's Anthony, and we're talking new comic books for the start of September, so stay tuned. All right, guys, thank you for tuning into the Breakout Daily. I'm Anthony, and today we're going to be going over some books I picked up from my LCS, which, as you guys know, is Aegis Comics of Alaska. These guys do all kinds of stuff for the community and everything else, so I support them the best that I possibly can, to include jumping in on their Popshop live shows and my pull boxes with them. I always peruse and do my job as a loyal customer to the LCS. So today I did pick up one book that just came out and some Popshop winnings and all kinds of stuff. But before I dive into these books today, make sure hit subscribe, guys. If you guys want to see new comic books, if you want to see some of the unboxings and some of the cool things that we've got going on, you're going to miss it if you don't hit the subscribe button. Let's dive into some books, shall we? On the top of the stack, this is actually the only book that came in my pull box this week, which I was surprised. And it's not my LCS, it was me. I did not order anything else. So with that being said, it is a cool ass book. We're talking about a book that most of you are familiar with and most of you may want, to include myself. I'm talking Ultimate Fallout number 4. So this is the facsimile or the reprint that just came out here in 2021. Obviously, this is the introduction to Miles Morales. This was originally done by, well, and is still done by, I guess they didn't change that, Michael Bendis, Sarah Pichelli, Mark Bagley, and it's a great book. This book itself, not this specific book as a reprint, but the book itself, this thing has been on fire and has grown just tremendously over time. And the sky's the limit, really, with Miles Morales on the horizon and where they're going to take that character and what they're going to do. I think it's cool that they did a reprint. I think it was good timing because of the height and costing of the original print. So happy to add that to my collection. And you're going to see some more news coming soon about that book from me. So super stoked for that. We also have the Winter Guard number 1. And so the Winter Guard is by Ryan Cady, Jane Balzadua, Tony Infinite, and this is The Winter Comes for the White Widow and Red Guardian. Just a quick synopsis of this guy. Russia is cleaning house, and when the Red Guardian starts hunting down state secrets, he pulls himself right back in his home's country crossfires. And then it just goes on. Obviously, this is a good play, in my opinion, from Marvel with the recent success of Black Widow and all the characters there. That is funny to see, though, because there is a Batman-looking character. Or no, that's a beastly character, never mind. But the success with the Red Guardian, to reintroduce him into a book immediately and to build off of the White Widow and all these characters, smart play, in my opinion. That's the first, I believe it's a one of four kind of limited series. This book, Miles Morales Spider-Man 29, this has been blowing up. There's a lot of really cool covers with this book. This is just your standard A cover. And the reason is this is the debut of the new costume, which is awesome. I think it's awesome. There is a really cool sneaker variant available. I've seen it for sale at various locations. I think that's pretty wicked. I'm trying to find a decent next issue on sale. So super cool. Again, Miles Morales, the character and all the stuff he's doing, it's just growing and growing and growing. So super cool. So those are the newer books that I picked up for my LCS. I did, again, win some books via Popshop Live. I've mentioned this several times. If you guys aren't signed up to Popshop Live, check it out. Go to your whatever phone company or phone provider you have, go to the application store and look up Popshop Live. Right now, Popshop Live is a way to get comic books and other items via brick and mortar online show, which is really cool. And then check out Aegis Comics. They're my provider. It's a flat rate fee, so it's $5.99 for your first purchase unless you do a local pickup. And then from there, you're off to the races, and you can normally find some pretty cool things. This is what I picked up most recently from, again, my LCS. This next book, this thing is on fire and has made a lot of growth in a very short period of time. And I'm talking Urban Legends issue number 6. Yep. This is the book. And not only did I get this from Aegis, my LCS, which is awesome for a good deal. I also got, that's the A cover, and that is trending upward of $40 a book. I also got the variant cover by Jay Ancoletto. And so this is the first book that Tim Drake revealed to be bisexual, which I don't know how I feel about sexuality increasing a book's cost. I mean, an iconic character like Tim Drake, I guess it's cool that it does add popularity and helps with growth. But again, who am I to judge it? The books are doing well. Interesting story arc as he is going on a date with a friend. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyways, the books are popping right now. Got it for a killer deal. Throw it in the collection. Another book I picked up, same Popshop, is the 6th printing of Department of Truth. I have the TPD of this, and I'm not following it. This is one of a couple of series that I'm buying into because of growth. I mean, you got Tinian in there, Simmons, and others that are contributing. It's an Image comic. It's done very well. So for a couple of bucks, I'll pitch in. Next book is cool. As you guys may or may not know, I have been slowly building on my Spider-Man collection, and with that comes an assortment of different runs of Spider-Man. But this one came up for auction. It is it's in pretty good shape for what it is. This is Spectacular Spider-Man number 200. Now, what's cool about this issue, other than it being foily goodness, which I'm actually not a big fan of foily, guys. I'm not a huge fan of foily, but nonetheless, it's pretty cool. You've got Green Goblin. You've got some Spider-Man action. This is the death of Green Goblin, a.k.a. Harry Osborne. And if you guys aren't familiar with Harry Osborne, watch a Spider-Man movie, or get up to your LCS and pick up some Spectacular Spider-Man. He's been around for a hot minute. Not Norman Osborn, Harry Osborne. So the last book in the stack, guys, is the original Ghostwriter number 2. And I pick these types of books up all the time. It's a beautiful looking book, though. Very nice looking book. I don't think there's anything super significant with this book. I keep picking up motorcycle books. I've mentioned it before over my shoulder. We've got the Sean Anderson 1 of 100 limited prints signed by him, which is Ghostwriter. And then actually above my head, you probably can't see, but there's an older Ghostwriter, another Ghostwriter, and then Batman on a motorcycle. So anyways, guys, that's the books that I picked up from my LCS this week, and I think it's a nice little collection. Super stoked to throw some of these, the Spider-Man into the PC, Department of Truth into my growing miscellaneous Image box. The Batman Urban Legends is cool. A slow roller on my Batman collection, the Miles Morales, as stated. Happy to add this, the new costume. Anytime there's new costumes or any of that stuff with these books, actually, that's a better picture. I should have showed that one. It's important not only to the character, but generally it pops pretty big as far as the comic book can go. Not always, but pretty cool, upbeat, new school costume. I think it's going to hang out for a while. And then, of course, the facsimile of Ultimate Fallout #4. Again, this is the original book is huge and growing, so it's cool to have, what I would deem as a reader. I think I might have picked up another copy of this, or I will pick up another copy of this. So it's got some classic stuff. So I believe that's the Sarah Pacelli right there. So if you're not familiar, this is actually the cover. This image is the cover of the original second print. And there's a lot of variations and whatnot, but it's still, again, I think it's super cool. The facsimiles are coming back strong. There's the Hulk 181. There's Werewolf by Nights. There's just a bunch of them, and it allows people that will never own the original to A, get a copy and be able to look at the book, but B, in my opinion, it commemorates and acknowledges the greatness that the original book has seen. So that's my opinion, guys. Thanks so much for checking out the Breakout Daily. As always, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, now's your chance. Just hit the subscribe button down below. Check us out on TikTok at Breakout Daily. Check us out on IG at Break_Out Daily. Only because someone had Breakout Daily, that was it. And we'll catch up with you guys in the next video.